Hi guys, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a review for Borderlands 2 Strategy Guide right here on my left, and maybe a little bit of Claptrap. And actually, there's already a good review by Vector, a good friend of mine. Go check out his video. I'll put the link down below. But now we're just gonna go look at first at the Borderlands 2. I got this actually last week. Well, I could have done a review already, but I kind of want to wait for Claptrap. Gotta have Claptrap. He's the guy who kind of guides you along. Well, somewhat. There's Angel, but there's also Claptrap. But yeah, I'm really happy that they made a second installment of Borderlands 2. It's a great game. A lot of variety of weaponry. Good. A good assortment of characters also. You got 4, but each one has their own specialty. You got a commando, which can set up sentry guns. You have a gunzerker, where you can dual wield weaponry, put out more firepower. And you have siren, which is kind of like the balance, kind of like the medic. Well, I think some of them can also heal, but siren can what do you call this? Lock targets, trap them. And it's really interesting. And actually, I'm playing as Zero, the assassin, where he uses deception. He just pretty much he is a ninja. Can go in and out, disappear, deal a lot of damage, and also a sniper as well. And they kind of evolve from the first installment of Borderlands. And actually, in this game, you'll see this is kind of like a spoiler, but you'll see the characters from the first one, so that's really interesting, and how the story develops. All right, so I'm gonna go take a quick, or we'll take a quick look at inside this one. There's a lot of great artwork inside, and helpful tips. But I mainly got this. This is actually a hardbound. Got it off Amazon, and I got it because it's a great artwork. I really like the franchise, and it's actually on sale. I got it on sale, but nonetheless, it's really cool. Especially the front part. It's metallic gold, and I love orange. All right, so why don't we just go ahead and take a look inside? I always have a hard time doing this, opening up a book, but here we go. And first off, you're gonna get this like a leaflet on the back, where this is actually the limited edition, where you can get some paper craft of Claptrap and some skags, and this is a collectible. It is a hardbound, which is really cool. And yeah, so why don't we put that aside, and let's see I'm just gonna quickly go through and see what we have. So a little bit of a table of contents, some line art going on about this guide. You have a handsome Jack there. Yep. And I think it pretty much tells you the kind of like introduction. Yep. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, pretty much tells you about damage, maybe new things in Borderlands 2. Let's see what else. Storage. Skills to pay attention. It's also about skills, challenges, badass tokens. That's one thing I like about this. As the game goes through, you get earn badass token, which you can improve slightly. There's a slight improvement on your certain skills like damage, criticals, elemental, chance. And here's another one. True Vault Hunter mode. When you beat the game, you get to redo it. I guess they want you to have more playability or replay value. And here we have Salvador. So first, we're gonna talk about Commando Axton, which you can deploy sentry guns. That's pretty much your main skill. The sentries. It talks about your guerrilla skill branch. Then you have the gunpowder. I'm not really too familiar with him yet. I haven't played him. Then you have the survival. And it kind of tells you a little bit of if you want to go solo play over here, or you want to do a co-op. So it kind of gives you a nice build. Then you have Maya the Siren. You have Face Lock, your pretty much your unique skill, which is pretty cool. You can trap or do damage. And you have the motion. I guess makes you faster. Harmony, some restoration, so something healing. Huh. Then you have Catalysm. Emulate, so more damage. And again, solo and co-op builds. Then you have Salvador the Gunzerker. It's always nice to have a... I kind of want to try this out. Just, you know, more damage, punch enemies. So we have Gunlust, we have Rampage, and Brawn. So pretty much Brawn makes you like a tank. Just punch on your enemies. And again, a really nice. Look at that. He's holding one of the. What do you call this guys again? I keep forgetting their names. The bandits. Anyway, so we have Zero. It's kind of cool that he has that zero in front of him, like a projection. Yeah, deception skill. So deception kind of gives you a skill of 5 seconds to escape or sneak behind a guy and stab him or use a shotgun or anything. So it's really cool. And but on the other hand, you can also do sniping. So here's a skill tree which does a lot of damage on criticals or makes you shoot faster. And then you have cunning. And this one's kind of a mixture of your weaponry, fast switching, and doing damage, or every time you hit something, it makes you increase more damage, like the death mark, and I think rising shot. Then you have the bloodshed, which deals more on melee. It's kind of weird though. You don't really pick up a melee weapon to improve your melee skill. It's just your attack button. But at the same time, you can have weapons that have a blade on them, which you can use as melee, and that actually does give more melee damage. And again, you have solo and co-op. So for this one, I'm trying to go with a little bit of cunning, and they said go for a lot more for bloodshed. So I'm going for that skill tree. And here we go. So it starts off with the game, the prologue, and you meet Claptrap. And so pretty much it's just, again, a strategy guide. Tells you, and you first see the Knuckle Dragger. Just kind of cool. And you have the Bullymongs. Go on and you have a map. Then you meet Sir... What's this guy's name? I forgot his name. I should have a name here. Well, this guy. I'm not good with names, if you have noticed. There we go, Sir Hammerlock. Go on. Then you get the Boom Boom. These two guys. I actually had a hard time finding this. Little did I know the best way to... well, it's a spoiler, but best way is deal with this guy first. Once you get deal with him, pretty much you gotta sneak up behind or close to the other guy where he's in the turret. He pretty much cannot hit you. He's a long range, so take him close range. Can't do squat. All right. So then you meet this guy, Captain Flint. It's actually not too hard. You just don't want to get cornered by a lot of enemies. Just hit him from afar. And a bit of Handsome Jack. Well, pretty much, it goes on, and I'm not really gonna go through every single one. Oh, you do meet Lilith. She's really, really nice. It would be nice to have actually a figure of her, you know? I mean, they already have You have Claptrap, and you have the one of those bandits. And I think they might be making Salvador, the Gunzerker. Why not Lilith? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to get Lilith. And more maps. Oh, her. Ellie. She's a big woman. And I think she helps you create one of those bandits vehicle. And Badma. Oh man, it's really... The nice thing about this game is you have a lot or tons of variety of enemies. Just amazing. And you meet Roland from the first game. And you also meet up with these robots eventually. Oh, there's Mordecai. Oh, does it show? Oh, Tina. Tina's a character. I really like her. Her badonka donks. Yep. I really enjoyed the part where you kind of help her with some missions or gathering things. And here we go. We got Wilhelm, a badass robot. Or it might be a cyborg. And moving on, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, Brick eventually. So he's from the first one again. Scrolling through. Alright. And I'm still going through this. There we go. So there's also overtime, which kind of tells you what kind of missions you want to go for to get certain items. And I think this is all the side quests that you can do. And actually, sometimes I have to go through this because it wasn't really clear of what you have to do in certain missions, and you kind of want to do them, but you're stuck. So this is a really great part. And it doesn't really tell you, everything you have to do, but it kind of gives you an idea of what you have to do. So it doesn't take all the fun. And you have, let's see. A little bit more of that. Let's see what else. More missions. Actually tells you what kind of level you should do this also. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Marcus. Toolkit. Oh, kind of tells you the different parts of the gun. Elemental effects. Took me a while what slag is. Like it's kind of like a unity from the iridium. It's actually pretty strong. Should have a grenade with iridium or with a slag damage. It's pretty nice. And here we go. We have different classes. Bandit. Then you have Dal. So this is a different manufacturer of weapons. And each one has their own specialty. Then this one is Hyperion. Then you have Jacobs. I'm still taking it's still taking me a little time to get to know each one. All I know is Mali one. This is the one that's always elemental. Really nice. I mean, each one has their own, design, and again, that's why it makes the game really, fun to play with. You get different guns, and you have Theodore. You have Torg. It's kind of like a race. The design of their guns. You have that checkers. Not to mention, you get different skins for characters too, which you unlocked. And grenades! Alright. You have class mods. Tells you a lot of them, a variety of them. Relics. Gun glossary. Environmental awareness. Sometimes it's magma, sometimes it's toxic. And here comes, you know, the pretty much a glossary, or actually they call it the almanac. Sir Hammerlock's almanac. It's kind of like the adventurer guy who takes notes of everything in Pandora. Is it Pandora? Is it the place? I think so. Maybe. Suicide Midget. Freezing Psychos. Oh, there we go. It's a psycho. It's not a bandit. Well, they kind of are bandits. And there's more of them. Oh man, Goliaths. They're always fun to fight with. They're kind of hard to, because you're just tempted to headshot them, and it's actually a bad thing. If you do headshot them and they go berserk and they deal more damage. And actually, when they start killing their own teammates, they become stronger. Oh man, one thing you don't want to do. And this guy's the nomads. They always have a shield sometimes. The Crystalisk, it's a new creature. Kind of interesting. And you have the racks, the annoying ones. Actually not hard, just they kind of fly around. And you have the Skags. Skags is not really a threat. Super Nons, nah, these guys are. No, they're easy to deal with. And here we go. We have we also have treasures. Oh, treasures are big worms. Yep. Oh, those are kind of hard to deal with too. And we have the pretty much a paper craft of Claptrap and a Skags here. Well, a little bit more treasures. Did I missed some? What is that page? Show me. Why am I having a hard time opening this page? Barkids, those bugs. Then you have the Hyperion robots, constructors. Annoying constructors. The one thing I don't like, the one that flies around. Is it here? Nope. That one sometimes. If you don't have a sniper rifle, it's hard to kill them. More hawks. There we go, the surveyors. Then you have the loaders. They're like robots. I thought you can. I don't know if you can pilot them. Probably not. They're just like robots. They're kind of cool though. And some of them are kind of tough, or some of them explode right in your face. Then you have the secret of the vault. I think these are different skins. Huh. Oh, it tells you how to get them. Oh, cool. Achievement, trophies, Easter eggs. And you have a poster of Handsome Jack, need your save Pandora. And a lot more artwork. Really nice. Again, this is a really nice strategy guide. You don't really need a strategy guide for games such as this, but I got this. It's kind of like an art book. It's just so many colorful images. It just makes you appreciate, like the big. This is really cool. I really like the Hyperion City. And yeah, so it's definitely. I got it on a sale. And if you manage to find it on sale, grab it. It's like 20 something. I highly recommend grabbing this. Slag, the spoonful a day. The Chasm. Heroes Pass. And I think this is like a little bit of interview from the creators. You can get an app, study guide, for an ebook. And actually, they are coming out with the art of the Borderlands. I'm not sure if I want to get that. I already have this, but nonetheless. Oh, I almost dropped my camera. Well, I did drop my camera. But at the back, you get a drawing of Handsome Jack again with the gold. Oh, actually not gold, just shiny. But I still like this front part. Really nice. Alright, so that's that part, and let's go check out Claptrap. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's inside the casing. It's 44590. I guess that's the production of this guy, maybe, or I'm not really too sure. You know what missing with Claptrap, you know, this NECA toy? His ability to say something. It'll be nice, you know, some kind of soundbite just like this.
Hey there, stranger! Everybody's doing the Claptrap! Ninja kicking zombies for the
I wish I can just be dancing right now.
But you like time. Ha-ha! Hey there, stranger!
Okay, wrong one. Let's see what else I have here. I have a few more sound bites I just would like to play. Let's see. Here we go. It's the same thing.
Everybody's doing the Claptrap! Ninja kicking zombies for the thrill! Chicks and shorties up in my grill, but you like time.
Yeah, pretty much downloaded is someone able to get those sound bites from the game. I think from the first one.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on. Get down.
Alright, that's enough of that. But I actually kind of want the ones from the second, in the Borderlands 2, where, you know, help me! Protect me, Squire! And I think he also does a dub. Like dubstep. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's so much fun with Claptrap. Again, this is actually quite poseable. You move his hands, articulation from the shoulder, elbow. I don't think this opens up, but you can move the eyes, flaps, the antenna, the wheel. It actually rotates. I kind of wish it can balance himself, but something has to do with gyro or making this thing heavy on the bottom. Yeah, really great articulation, and you know, we need to why don't we put, you know, some kind of props for him. Alright, here we go. Gundam Claptrap. Ah, it's kind of cool. And these are from my SEM Banpresto Gundams, and he holds them quite, you know, perfectly. Why don't we try the bazooka this time? Alright, he's able to hold the bazooka in a certain way, but I'm already seeing the limitation of this figure because there's no swivel here. Should I put a swivel? I mean, I could add a joint there, but we'll see. We'll see. Actually, a Revoltech joint will be nice. Yeah, I'm just curious, and mine's kind of loose. I took it out. Oh, that's what it is. It's just a straight peg. Actually, I kind of dislodged this too, but again, another straight peg.